You've seen him on HBO. He's been on The Tonight Show and so many others, including Comedy Central. And he's here with us now, appearing into Punchline. We're talking Carlos Mencia. How are you, buddy?
I am phenomenal, man.
Yeah, you look great. You look great. I've been watching you, on videos, YouTubes all over. And you never change. You look the same.
Yeah, you know what? Life's treating me good. I think when you make people laugh, you get something out of it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
And I've been really fortunate, man. I've been really, really fortunate that I'm like crazy and I still have fans. I don't know how that works.
And you say whatever you want. In fact, there's a setup you do about if you're offended and you call them out on it in the very beginning.
Yeah, but who gets this is America. Who gets offended? Like, I don't understand. You have food. You nobody's blowing us up. You know what I mean? We're like, our worries are, oh my God, there's a comedian on the radio and he said something so horrible and my child heard it. Oh my God. He said gay. Now my kids are going to ask me what gay is. And I've been lying to them, telling them that has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. Shut up. Who cares? Stop. I just think that, people just live in this oblivious world. Like, if you have ugly kids, don't pull your phone out and show me. And if you do, don't get mad when I react to them because they're ugly. You know what they look like. Photoshop them, fake them, do something.
I used to carry around this picture of a really ugly person and say it was my wife to see people's reaction. And almost everybody would go, oh, that's nice. Nobody would tell me that's the ugliest woman I've ever seen.
Oh, you should have showed it to me. I would have been like, damn. I would have looked at her and been, see, I wouldn't have said that, but I would have been like, man, she must cook really good, huh? Wow, she must be, because she's great in bed, right? Oh, you lucky man, she's great in bed. But I never would have said like, oh yeah, she's a good-looking woman, because that's not good. That's not good for anybody.
You're from Honduras.
Yeah.
How in the world did you end up doing comedy here in the States?
I ended up doing comedy because I wake up every day and I watch the news and I'm just blown away at what people say. It's just. It's astounding to me how dumb people can be.
Yeah.
They asked 1 million Americans a couple months ago who have kids what they would do if they found out that their son was a Homo sapien. Over 70% of the people, I know some people are gonna say, over 70% said I will kick them out of the house.
Oh my
70% of people. Right now, that means that out of every 10 cars, at least in the capital of California, there are at least 5 people going, oh man, if my home son was Homo sapien.
What about?
I will take them to church and convert them back to their original. Like, really?
Give them medication?
Really? This is crazy. But that's it's like the overdiagnosis of kids. With the, my son has hyperactive. All kids have hyperactive disorder. It's called being a kid. It's called I have a lot of energy. I want to run around and play. And I can't focus because, oh my God, is that blue? Oh my God, is that red? That is red. I've never seen it. Orange. Oh my God, look, orange. That's what it is to be a kid. Yeah. I just don't get it.
Give them Ritalin. Calm them down.
Yeah, give them Ritalin. Give them, what do they give them? They give them Ritalin and Adderall. I mean, come on, they're kids. Wait, let them grow out of it,
Speaking of kids, you were the 17th kid out of 18?
17 to 18 kids. Yeah, my mother never had periods. She just had people. The woman has no idea what it's like to go through a menstrual cycle. I gave her a tampon the other day just to make sure. She put it in her ear. I said, wow, that's real. That's why. Real. Yeah, my dad, is... And everybody goes, oh, your poor mom. Yeah. My mom, I feel bad for my dad, man. My dad had to deal with all this. My dad had to work. My dad was the one putting food on the table. My dad was the one that came home after work, with a line of 5 or 6 kids. And my mom going, let me tell you what he did. And he did it. My dad would just be like, all right, get the belt, go. There were times where my dad would just hit me up and be like, what did I do? I don't know, I don't have time. Whatever you did, don't do it again. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. He's like, somebody always did something.
Did they have trouble with names? Carl, Frankie.
Yeah, my mom would call me stupid all the time.
You were stupid.
And I was really smart. Like, I got good grades. But she would just be like, you, Manuel, just like, you, pendejo. Stupid, come here. You know I'm talking to you, you know. But they didn't care, you know. They didn't live for us. You know, today as parents, we live for our kids, you know. There's a commercial where a parent says, I like that house. And then the dad is like, oh my God, I like it too. Oh, but we can't buy it. Look at the school zone that it's in. Are you serious? We're buying property now based on what's good for the kid, not for what we have. Yeah. I could never imagine saying to my dad, Dad, are you in love with this house? Yeah. Mijo, I love this house. We can afford it. I'm going to buy it. Yeah. But it's in a bad school district, Dad. You know that district over there? That's way better than this one. My dad would have been like, that's very good to know, mijo. Now you know how far you're going to have to walk to go to that good school. No, what I meant was maybe we could get a closer house. Oh, yeah, and maybe I could be a millionaire, but I'm not, so you know you're going to have to walk.
That's it, man. In my house, you know, I want a color TV. Okay, you got one, 2 colors, black and white. That was it.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
I don't want this one. I want the iPad. Yeah. Why can't you give me the iPad? And parents like do it and give it to them. No, man. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I was coaching this team, and I can understand like 6-year-olds, right? But these were kids 10 to 12 already. You know that they're not little kids anymore. So I was coaching the soccer team, and this dad comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, why don't you put my kid on the game?" And I looked at him and I said, "Because I want to win." And your kid sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I told him, I said, why would you you know that your kid is bad at soccer. Yeah. You know how bad your kid is. Yeah. Why are you shoving into this?
Everybody has to win. Everybody has to get a trophy now.
Oh, no. I don't do those leagues. I mean, I understand when you're 5 and you don't get it. But once you're aware of we won and we lost, it's a good thing for our kids to learn how to lose.
Exactly.
Lose. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Uh-huh. I mean, I see people asking their kids what they want to eat at restaurants all the time. Yeah. Don't ask your kid what they want to eat. You cook whatever you want. Yeah. You order. Don't go to a Chinese restaurant to get your kid a hamburger.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Get them some noodles, spicy, so their stomach learns how to, my tummy hurts.
You know what drives me crazy? When they order the meal and the kid eats like 3 bites and I don't want it anymore. And there it is sitting there, $12.95 steak.
Do you see what I'm saying? And it's these parents though. Yeah. Like if I was, and then the kids start crying and, well, I'm embarrassed. My dad started crying one time too. One time I remember, I don't remember what I did, but I started crying, and my dad just got next to me and started going, I want to cry too. And then I got embarrassed and went, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Why are you crying? He's like, wow, you're crying too because you couldn't get the toy. I'm crying because I want to buy you the toy, but I don't have enough money to buy you the toy. I don't have enough money. I don't even have a green card. I wish I had a green card. I don't have a green card. I go, what are you talking about? We're not legal? Oh, we're legal. I'm just trying to make a point. And I was like, wow.
Carlos Mencia is appearing, of course, at the Punchline tonight through Friday. 2 shows on Friday. And
the first show's already sold out, by the way, and there's not a lot of tickets for the second show, and there's not a lot of tickets for Thursday's show, so get your tickets right away, seriously.
This guy is amazing. You don't want to miss it. 2100 Arden Way in Sacramento. 2 shows on Friday, 8 and 10:30. The first show on Friday sold out
already.
Look at that. And you've been there since yesterday.
Yes, yeah. Last night, we did a show last night. It was awesome. It was awesome because, we had the best time. They were just honest people, and you know, like, look, I'm not for everybody. I get it. If you're one of those people that wants to hear jokes about, you know, hey, the other day I was doing laundry and I put 6 pairs of socks in the, but only 5.5 came out. Where'd that other sock go? Is there like a sock fairy?
That's not Carlos.
No, that's not me. I turn on the news and I see that they want to scare me about a conflict between Jews and Palestinians that has been going on for thousands of years. Yeah. But there's an Ebola outbreak, and every time somebody brings up Ebola, they have a doctor going, you know, there's no need to worry. Are you serious? Every movie I've ever seen about the beginning of the end of the world starts like this. This is how Planet of the Apes started. One dude got on a plane, got a lap dance, everybody got infected. This is it. This is it right here. And every time I hear, like, there's no cure for Ebola, people. If you get Ebola, you're gonna die. Like, there's no, like, Ebola, and then you take it and it goes away. I just don't get it. Why are you trying to scare me about the Jews and the Palestinians? They've been fighting forever and ever.
Carlos, you just came to Sacramento, and we got a patient at Kaiser that may have the Ebola virus.
Do you see? Yeah. And you know what's funny?
You're here.
I turned on the TV yesterday, and the doctor here was like, "You don't have to worry." Yeah, I do. Because they're like, it's not contagious. How did he get it? How did this guy get it? I don't even know. Please. I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
And that's what makes him so funny. Don't miss Carlos Mencia tonight and 2 shows on Friday. Punchline, 2100 Hardin Way in Sacramento. Hey, thanks for being here, man.
No, man, not a problem, man. It was
You are
fun.
awesome.
You reminded me of my mom and dad and how awesome and real they were. You know what I mean? I remember when I was a kid, I wanted an Atari. And I go, Mom, I want an Atari. Everybody has an Atari. And my mom goes, oh, yeah, mijo, next time I go to the bathroom, I won't flush, so you could get the money out. I was like, what? Oh, you didn't know I grab money, eh? Every time I go to the bathroom, I'm like, I'm going to flush. Oh, look at those thousands of dollars that I'm flashing. It's like, wow, that is me, man.
Carlos Mencia on the all-new 101.5 K Hits. Perfect, man, perfect.